Hello and welcome to another TLD Media video. Today I am joined by the delightful director of our film Hoax, and his name's Lewis Dillery.
Yep.
Hi Lewis Dillery.
Hello. Tamar.
Thank you for that. That's a really lovely greeting. So basically today in this video I am going to be interviewing our director and talking to him about the characters that he's decided to use in our film and why they are. Brilliant. Let's get on with it. So, anyway, the characters. It's always a good place to start, seeing as that's what this video is about.
Who should you start with?
So, Lewis Dillery, let's start from the very beginning actually. What characters have you put in the film?
There's 3.
Oh!
Yep. But only 2 of them have screenplay.
Okay.
The first one is the news reporter,
So
because he needs to set the scene for the rest of the opening scene, and if we use him to start off with, then it kind of gives us a good outline of what will happen for the viewers. And then the second is Lieutenant Bradshaw.
Oh, sounds like a heart from.
Because we've got a protagonist from the start.
So why did you only choose to give 2 of your characters actual screenplay?
Because if we introduce too many characters in the opening scene, it'll get a little bit too overloaded. And we shouldn't be introduced to the missing girl at the start, because
she's missing.
She needs to be missing throughout the whole film until the end.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Brilliant. So my third question for you, Mr. Director, is can you tell me more about the 2 characters that you do see the most of? So let's start with Lieutenant Bradshaw. Tell me more about him. Who is he? What's he do?
Well, he's an ex-lieutenant, one of the best detectives for the force, but he was discharged, which you will possibly find out later in the film.
Don't give too much away now, do we?
And the costume connotes the fact that he's ex-police force, because he's wearing a cross between formal and casual attire.
Smart casual. I like it. So, the news reporter, can you tell me more about him? Like, does he actually have a name, or is he just...
He doesn't actually have a name, because at the start we felt that we didn't need to introduce him, seeing as he is just a news reporter, and because it is a hoax, we felt that we shouldn't really give him a name either, because we don't really want to reveal too much. But we don't really get introduced to many of the characters' names at the start, because I think it kind of gets them more involved if they don't even know the characters' names and who could die and who couldn't.
Okay. So why did you decide to make Lieutenant Bradshaw an ex-police officer instead of like still being an active member of the policing community?
Because you never really see a lieutenant chasing down a missing girl on his own. You normally see him with a few more people by his side, and always have a call for backup, which if he doesn't have that, there's always the thrill of that he's on his own and he could possibly die.
Oh god.
And we took inspiration from Lieutenant Vincent Hanna in Heat, and we felt that we couldn't directly copy this, and we felt that if we have our own lieutenant but give him more of a backstory, it can develop the later stages of the filming into a brilliant film.
Bit of self-promotion there.
Yep.
What can you do? Right, so obviously we have found out, or you've told us, all that we need to know at this present moment in time about your 3 characters. But what I really want to know is, I want to know if you can give me the lowdown on your inspirations for these characters. So like the films that have given you inspiration, or like if particular characters have given you inspiration, really.
I think the main particular characters that have inspired Lieutenant Bradshaw are taken from Heat and Seven, whereas we kind of took more realism into account for the news reporter and the missing girl as well, because you often see a lot of missing people and stations like BBC and Channel 4 have colour schemes to match along with the logos for their news stations. So if we could kind of replicate that and give C News a unique colour scheme and also add realism into it, we felt that along with Lieutenant Bradshaw could really help us make a better final idea.
Okay, thank you for that. That is all my questions for today. Thank you for being my willing interviewee. I hope I didn't, I don't know, scare you. But yeah, thank you for your answers really. So yeah, that's it really. That's all I found out about the characters. Massive thank you to our director Lewis. You're welcome. And we shall see you in another TLD Media video.
Goodbye.
Au revoir.